All right, out here today, gonna do a little comparison video. I did have a couple of people ask, and just out of curiosity and clickbait and things like that, we're about that this year. We're gonna do the Jericho, which is the HB Sports exclusive pure, just a Hellfire with HB's custom loading, and then we're also going to have the Monsta White Buffalo. This is M5 technology, so we're gonna do the current M5 versus the Jericho. What'd you say, Troy? This has got about 100 on it? 125 on it. This has got about 50 on it, so a little bit of a swing difference there. Put the compression up of both just so you can see. Hitting a bag of 52 300s. Let's see what these things can do. Whatever you want to swing first, I don't care.
Doesn't matter. We'll go Jericho first. Okay.
So real quick, I can't believe I forgot to mention in the intro, thanks to Troy for getting us this White Buffalo so we could compare it against Jericho and kind of see what this ASA Pure technology is about. It's no secret they don't plan on going away anytime soon in the ASA game, and a lot of people regard Monsta as the top dog in the ASA space. So I thought this would be a nice little comparison to get some looks at how the ASA tech for Pure stacks up against the M5 technology, as well as get some opinions. We're going to kick back and forth between the Jericho and the White Buffalo, just getting everybody's swings that had a similar result between the two. And then we'll have like normal review style stuff at the end where we have everybody's swings from each bat. But let's check out some of Troy's swings here and I'll catch up with you in a minute. Now that the cars are gone, you can hear the sound difference.
Yeah.
Good boy. Either way, it's a good ball.
Bye. I'll take that.
He said bye. Get big one time, Troy Strong! So one quick difference I do want to note here, in case I haven't already talked about it, is the difference in the loading. To me, both of these feel identical from here down, but the difference with this is it does have a little bit more in the end, as opposed to this one feeling like a true mid-load, and I don't know how I feel about that, but we're getting ready to find out. So outside of the obvious here, stated with the end load, which could be different, varied model to model, so you can't really factor that too much into this. I felt like the barrels on these felt completely different. There was no mistaking when you got the Pure's sweet spot, which at times can kind of help you dial in with the bat. If you're getting good and bad feedback from a barrel, you can know where you should hit it and where you shouldn't, because part of my complaint with this particular Monsta, at least, was the fact that the feedback felt the same no matter where you hit it. Obviously, you can see performance-wise, the ball's jumping off of it, but everything felt the same whether you got it off the end, towards the hands, wherever else. And even speaking in terms of like distance and stuff, the Jericho did have the edge in distance. Now some of that could be partly due to the fact that it's weighted a little bit more in my favor, because where I lost distance with the Monsta and gained it with the Pure, Troy gained it with the Monsta and lost it with the Pure. But all in all, I think we did conclude enough to at least know and see for ourselves, and surely you can too, that Pure's ASA technology can go toe-to-toe with the Monsta M5 stuff. It's just going to come down to what you prefer. I preferred the Pure, Troy preferred the Monsta, and Brian was kind of stuck in between. He liked stuff about both, and he even leans a little bit more towards the Monsta side because he does game a Monsta in the ASA space, but he was still torn in between the two. So I think it's at least safe to say that Pure is onto something here with their ASA tech, and it's always good for us as well to broaden our horizons and be able to swing some more ASA stuff. So getting the action in with the White Buffalo is also just more experience for the channel. Yeah, I know people are going to want to see the radar stuff, and I did think to grab it, and then it just slipped my mind before I left the house. And there's some people that are going to say, you know, this comparison is not a good one if radar stuff isn't involved, blah, 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 blah. Listen, I don't care. I don't really care about radar numbers anyway. There's too many variables that go into that stuff personally that I think that stuff should be a relevant thing. And unless you can eliminate a ton of factors, it really brings it down to the performance of the barrel. Because as long as the human variable is involved, then nothing will ever be the same no matter what, or you would have the same exit velocity every swing, every time with the same bat. Small rant, getting that over with though. The main scope of the video was to kind of see, does the Pure ASA stuff stack up against what is regarded as some of the best technology on the market? And I think from this video, we could definitely say so. While Troy did prefer the Monsta over the Pure, he did say that the Pure is definitely performing well, but he still prefers his Monstas. Completely fine. We're not here to try to sell anybody on anything. We're here to compare bats, and that's what we did. And Brian, Who gives a crap about Brian anyway? He's just there for his right arm out here throwing them biscuits. So anyway, all this blabbing out of the way. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Hope to do more stuff like this in the future. Maybe even a little bit more in depth if we can figure out ways to do that. Open to suggestions there. Comment down below if you have some more ideas and stuff like that we could do when we do comparisons like this. Maybe not even necessarily one bat to the other, but just comparing one technology to another. Or maybe when something new hits the market, we can compare it to other top stuff on the market and kind of get a vibe for what it's about. So I'm going to hush up, let you check out the rest of the video here, guys. When it's over, go down below and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you haven't yet, what are you doing with your life? You can also comment wherever I got this posted with any questions or comments or anything like that you guys got. Swing hard in case you hit it. BP Hero, catch you next time.
That one didn't have the sound, but it was.
Now that the cars are gone, you can hear the sound difference.
Yeah.
It's so deceiving too. I guess probably because we're like down in a hole.
Yeah.
You hit something in the air and it looks like.
But you get to playing good teams, and then they.
Oh. That was.
Ball.
That knuckled hard.
It was shit on.
Bye. I'll take that.
He said bye.
Get
big one time, Troy Strong! Ugh!
Hey, you got two? Yeah. Shits on one, and goes, bye.
Hey, give me my.
Oh, Snapchat! Give me 5 here.
Action.
Finish.
A lot of people seem to think that it's just a good spot. It's almost like when you get halfway through your swing, it feels good spot.
I'm figuring out how to swing it just like. Good ball. Oh, range me. Yes.
So, you're taking the approach.
Off balance, we'll take it. Oh.
Make the average person who's swinging it feel like, oh well shit. It'll scare someone.
Yeah. It's hitting well.
Good ball.
Like for you to cut a ball, I gotta throw a ball at you, and then.
That's also going to tell me what I need to do to adjust.
Right. Good ball.
Wah, wah. All right.